The town of Zha'thik lay shrouded in an unseasonable mist that clung to every surface like damp fabric. Kaelin Vex, a maintenance worker at the local hydroelectric dam, navigated the fog-shrouded streets with a practiced air, her eyes scanning the deserted sidewalks for any sign of life. It was a Friday evening, and most residents had either retreated indoors or fled the town altogether. But not Zora Saeed, the facility's lead engineer. She was still on site, running diagnostics on the dam's turbines as if expecting an influx of power demand. Kaelin had stopped by to hand-deliver a batch of replacement seals, and their conversation was stilted, lacking its usual give-and-take. As they stood in the dimly lit control room, Zora's gaze drifted toward the bank of screens displaying system readings. A solitary green light flickered on one of the panels, casting an eerie glow on her face. Kaelin followed her line of sight but saw nothing out of the ordinary, just a minor glitch that would probably self-correct within the hour. "Everything looks fine," Zora said finally, her voice as flat as the fog outside. "I think we can wrap things up for tonight." Kaelin nodded and handed over the seals, their fingers touching briefly before she retreated from the room. As she made her way back to the dam's exit, the silence began to feel oppressive, like an unspoken understanding between Zora and the machinery that hung heavy in the air. Outside, Kaelin took a deep breath of the misty night air, feeling it cling to her skin like a cold shroud. She walked for several blocks, the fog swallowing her footsteps whole, before stopping at a street lamp to glance back at the dam's silhouette. The green light on Zora's console seemed to burn brighter in her mind now, an unsettling presence that followed her through the deserted streets. The more she thought about it, the more Kaelin sensed something off-kilter within the dam's rhythms. A discordant note hidden beneath the hum of machinery and the distant thrum of generators. She couldn't quite put her finger on what it was, but the feeling persisted, a nagging sense that something in Zha'thik had begun to unravel, thread by thread.